to co-moderate the session with Elisabetta Vadano from IMI this afternoon. We had a really terrific, I thought, session this morning, which I think sets up beautifully the discussions for this afternoon and the presentations. We heard this morning about the great medical need of Alzheimer's disease, which I think we're all clear on. We also heard strong messages about the need for better drug development tools to help us to measure the disease and drug effects on the disease. And we also heard about the changing mindset among scientists, both in companies and in academia, towards working together in a more collaborative and cooperative manner. And so, as a neurologist and someone who spent their career working on CNS diseases, it's very gratifying for me to introduce this afternoon's speakers, who represent three public-private partnerships that are focused in distinct but very complementary ways on advancing drug development tools for Alzheimer's disease. And I'm going to introduce our speakers now, just to save time and so we don't trip over each other here up on stage. First, we're going to hear from Jill Richardson from GSK. Dr. Richardson is going to speak about Pharmacog, which is really focused on developing and validating new tools to study drugs for Alzheimer's disease. We're going to hear from Dr. Simon Lovestone of the Institute of Psychiatry at King's College London on the European Medical Information Framework, which is designed to facilitate access to data and focuses both on Alzheimer's and on metabolic diseases. We're going to hear from Diane Stevenson from CAMD. CAMD's purpose is to advance new tools through regulatory paths for the study of a number of diseases, including Alzheimer's disease. We also have a panel of distinguished scientists and regulators. Maria Isaac from Scientific Advice EMA is going to give a few comments as well at the end after the third speaker. And then on the line, we have Dr. Russell Katz from the Neurology Division at FDA. And you can see him on the screen behind us. Also online is Maria Carrillo, who is the Executive Director of the Alzheimer's Association. And lastly, we have Jean Georges from the Alzheimer's Europe patient advocacy group. So with no further ado, Dr. Richardson, would you get us started?